Hey everyone. Hope you're doing well. I hope you are staying safe, staying inside, and staying positive too. I do know that for a lot of people, the knowledge that this could strike anywhere and you have no idea when or how or where, that can cause a lot of fear and anxiety. So today I want to talk about how you deal with that and how you kind of regain control and put things back into perspective. Um, this, I feel like we are at an interesting point, I guess, in the timeline of COVID-19. And that is, we're settling into the fact that this is our new reality, but at the same time, it doesn't take away the impact of what we're going through. Collectively, we are going through a lot. There are a huge amount of adjustment going on. And I also believe that even when we kind of have it all together, in the back of our mind is this little niggling worry, fear that's taking a lot of energy. I've often looked at different points in history and I've wondered, how did they deal with it? I think about the Blitz in London during World War II, and I think about the constant stress of knowing that a bomb could hit your house, it could blow you to smithereens. You're not safe indoors, you're not safe outdoors, you don't know when it will strike. And the amount of stress and the sheer terror of living through that would be overwhelming. I think what we're going through is very similar. We don't know when it will strike. We can't see the enemy, but we know it could very likely hit us. And then the impact. There are some people who have a light case, there are other people who have a very serious case and end up dying. And the uncertainty, the unknown. Okay, so enough of the negative. That's what we're all dealing with. How do we deal with it? How do we take away the power of this giant, scary thing in our lives? And how do we talked last week about staying positive, but how do we manage the fear? Because I feel like behind that need to stay positive is the need to take care of the fear. So that's what we are going to do today. Um, we're going to learn how to take away the power. When I was stuck in bed, I was in a very similar situation in that no doctor really wanted to work with me. They want success cases. They don't want this permanently disabled person on their hands. And I had no answers. What I did know that this could affect the rest of my life, and I had no idea how I was supposed to handle that. Um, One of the things that worked really, really well for me is simply laughing at the situation. I started having jokes with my kids. I was the 90-pound weakling. For those of you who don't know me in person, I am a really lightweight person. And so just laughing at that, I literally was. The heaviest thing I could hold was my iPod. Um, those first few weeks, my husband had to feed me because I couldn't even manage a fork. So yeah, the 90-pound weakling. My kids would walk in the room and laugh about, oh, my mom is so lame. And we all got a big laugh out of that. So there are things like even being halfway serious, we can start laughing at the situation and making it a little bit better. Hi, Penny. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Philip. Good to see you. Um, so how do you do that? Well, there is this balance that takes place. I believe that if we try too hard to ignore reality, we only make things worse. So the key is not to pretend everything is okay when it's not. If you're feeling stress, if you're feeling anxiety, you need to acknowledge it. You need to be honest about your situation, about how bad it really is, and about just the fact that it's bothering you. If you try to suppress that, it's just going to fester. It's going to create a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear that like you think you're dealing with it, but you're really not. So I think you need to, on the one hand, be super honest about what you're going through. And then on the other hand, you need to look for that ray of hope. You need to look for, okay, I can see this like being a really negative, I could see this killing us all, right? That's the thing we don't any of us want to say. But at the same time, I see so much positivity. That's what I keep focusing on. So many people doing really kind, really good things. That gives me hope. And for me personally, if I can stay busy, if I can laugh at things, and if I can find some kind of ray of hope, it's in my nature to focus on the hope. Um, I was telling my daughter the other day, I am that person that if every single other person on the planet were to die and it were just me, I would still hold on to hope because that's just the way I'm wired. But even if it's not your natural bent, even if that's a little bit hard for you, that's where you need to focus. You need to focus on look at me, I'm prepared. Look at me, I'm managing to find people who can deliver what I need. Look at me, all my family is well so far. Um, Positive things. You need to make sure you're focusing on the positive. And like I said, laugh at it. Have you seen the Jimmy Fallon show? I absolutely love watching what he's doing. Okay, he's kind of out of work, right? He can't go to the studio and do his show. So he has his wife filming him. He has his two kids helping, and they are hysterical. The first episode, he tried desperately to control them and get them to be a support. Now they're just part of the show. He doesn't fight it anymore. And he laughs at them, he laughs at himself, and he gets us laughing too. Laughter really will help you through this. So laugh at the negative things, laugh at the positive things, laugh at the unexpected things. Let's find things to laugh about because honestly, that's how we're going to get through this. So this week, your assignment is to try to laugh every single day. If you're feeling fearful, if you're feeling anxious, acknowledge it. Tell yourself, I see this. I see how bad this is. And I acknowledge, yeah, I might get this and everyone I love might die. If that's how you're feeling, we don't want to focus on that though. So be honest with yourself, acknowledge the fear, but then say, fear, you don't get to rule the day because I want to be happy today and find things that make you happy. We talked about that a few weeks ago. So just really, really lean into that. Focus on the things that make you happy. Focus on things that make you laugh. And turn this whole thing into a little bit of a joke if you can do that without disregarding how serious it is. We don't need to play games right now in terms of like pretending this isn't serious, in terms of trying to get around what's necessary. We all do need to stay home, but we can still laugh. We can still get on a call with our friends and tell jokes. We can have dance parties over Zoom. Whatever makes you happy, whatever gets you laughing so that you can let your mind relax a little bit and get away from all that anxiety and fear. So that's my tip for today. I hope it helps. Be sure to leave a comment for me, letting me know what is helping you. If you've got a question, let me know that as well, and I'll try to answer for you in another show. Okay, thanks for listening. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.